Welcome to Making Love a Priority reading for the year of 2026. This is Scala. I'm grateful that you're here. May you find something of benefit from this. We are going to be delving into the energies of Capricorn. Capricorn, first let's create a loving vibe. What is the love vibe for Capricorn for the year of 2026? This wants to pop out. The healer, Wild Rose. You're someone who already knows. You already know your path. You just haven't had the opportunity to practice it all that much in a formal way. Perhaps that's something you can change for this year, because I feel like you would like to be formally known as a healer. You may set your shingle out or start a business. You may be someone who formalizes some sort of healing skill or school. You may attend a healing school as well. You create love this year by helping other people get beyond fear and out of messes. Somehow they become better when they're around you, when you do your healing work with them or for them or lifting them in some way. You lift spirits up in a wild way. That's your love gift for this year, if you choose to accept it. Let's focus on a love message for Capricorn for the year of 2026. Capricorn 2026, please. It says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change something. Capricorn, you like to have everything structured in a very safe, kind of solid way. But this year you look beyond that, because you feel like you're the decoration that can help other people advance. You're like the missing puzzle piece that people need to fill in a blank inside of themselves. You say that and do just the right thing so people can move on and be more whole. Your words, your thoughts, your deeds are very blessed this year. You are protected to branch out and try something new. Look at all these sprigs of greenery here on this and this. They match. That might mean something for you. Always see with the third eye of love, accepting and caring for everyone, no matter who or what they are. Well, let's make a love wish for Capricorn for the year of 2026, please. Says the fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. I'm just noticing how these flowers are very delineated, and then here they're more surreal. This looks like you're going into a lot of journeying. You're journaling and journeying into the unknown. Very trance, deep trance here. You may guide people to reclaim parts of their spirit they left behind. That's how you make them whole. That's how you heal them. You go into the dark place, collect what is needed, and place it back into the person. You find the missing piece of their puzzle in the spirit world so that they can start over, and you tell them the secret word that they were missing. You give them some type of powerful initiation. I just see you doing a process that you have created, and it helps people heal in a formal way. Is that your wish? Well, let's hold our high heart in sacredness together as we take one deep breath. Gentleness, Capricorn. Thank you, and namaste. Welcome to your flower offering read for 2026. Let's listen to some beautiful words to help us know, grow, and glow. This is for the energy of Capricorn in the year of 2026. The cards we're going to be using are the Flower Medicine Oracle deck, the Secret Garden, and the Botanical Inspirations. What is our flower for dear Capricorn for the year of 2026? Rose, true love. You're going to rise above. You're coming out of the darkness of the soul. You might have had a period where you were seemingly struggling, dark night of the soul type of thing. Now there's going to be a lightening up and more support. You're turning and transmuting darkness into light on an ever increasingly easily basis. Your baseline is going to become ease. You're going to feel more supported. This is a transitional time for you, or if you've been through one, now it's time for more of the trueness of your soul to bring you love, to be love. There's a lot of love strength around you. You might need to ask for more hugs. That's for 1 or 2 Capricorns. Capricorn, what is in your secret garden for 2026? Retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. Things can change for the better. Burdens will drop away in a moment of time. Healing can happen in a divine moment. Your life can change for the better, and there's no turning back into hardship anymore. It's not allowed. You're going to tell yourself that. There is no more past. It's only the present of the present. I'm present in the present. I'm receiving presents from the universe in the present moment, so I better be quiet to find out what my presents are. Otherwise, I may not be able to claim them. So take all the energy out of your mental body of the overthinking, put it in your heart, and open your heart and see life with heart eyes. It will surprise you as you quietly regenerate as needed. What is your inspiration, Capricorn, for this year of 2026? Your glow. It says tuberose. That is a very sacred fragrance to get as an essential oil. Dangerous pleasure. Oh, that sounds exciting. You may meet someone at a spiritual retreat, and it will be sweet. That is for 1 or 2 Capricorn. The quote on this card says, "The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously." That's from Nietzsche. Quote. Well, in some quiet moment, you're going to stumble upon a person, place, or thing that will really take you out of some pain, it looks like. And you're probably going to enjoy it immensely, remembering that moment for the rest of your life, I'm sure. It's going to be a peak experience for some. Well, dear Capricorn, let's give you a flower offering. Dear Capricorn, in this year of 2026, take time to unwind. And to thyself, be kind. Thank you and namaste. Welcome to your potential surprise read for 2026. Hi, this is Kala. I'm very excited to be here to share with you this novel and niche reading. I'm recording them for each of the astrology signs. This particular vibration is for Capricorn for 2026. We're planting some seeds for out-of-the-box energies. We're using the cards Eternal Light, Auspicious Symbols, and the Tantric Dakini Oracle. What is the light for Capricorn for 2026? A new perspective. It says, though you may not see it, you are a jewel. Your weakness is going to turn out to be your strength. That strength that gets you through hard time. Or your strength, you're strong enough to get yourself out of a hard time. The hard time is over again. Over and over again, you got yourself out of hard time. Your inner light is very unique, and you travel with it, expanding through many dimensions and knowing very many mysteries that you don't talk about yet, and maybe that's wise. Spiritual quiet keeps away prying eyes. You're holding a mystery that only you know. You've seen it with your eyes. That's for some. You've had your mind expanded, and now it doesn't feel like it can go back to ordinary life. That's for another. Well, what is your auspicious symbol, Capricorn, for the year of 2026? It says Medicine Buddha. Align with the Medicine Buddha for clearing karma and disease. You've had to make very many sacrifices for those around you. Sometime you didn't have time to go in depth in your spirituality or practice, and now in this year you're going to find what works really for you. And you're going to apply it in big ways, because you're done with darkness. You're totally going to be in the light, and your focus is going to be so strong. So strong. You're a powerful medicine person. That's what I want to say. Your personhood is to save people from dark now. It's like you're going to become the Robin Hood of healing. And you're sneaky about it, and you know a lot of mysteries. Well, what is your tantric energy, dear Capricorn, for 2026? Oh, I've got a lot of chills on this one. Cutting through. Like your ego has no way but to go away. You're releasing a lot of the old garbage from another day. And when your new day dawns and when your light comes through, it's really going to give you a lot. You're getting the spiritual reward from your ancestors or from some lineage, and you're going to have a lot of respect on your name, and you're going to do a sacred thing for this earth that's very, very big. You're going to do something very, very big spiritually. I'm talking to somebody for this world in a sneaky way that will save the day. Dear Capricorn, in 2026, please use your discernment. Thank you and namaste. Welcome to In the Mix, a yearly oracle read highlighting certain general aspects of 2026 for each star sign. Hi, this is Kala. Welcome to this video. I hope it is of benefit to you. Let's talk about Capricorn. Capricorn for the year of 2026, please. Shh. We have specialization. On this card, there's a feeling that someone has grasped the infinite. They've seen into something, they've done a lot of research, they're having a niche specialization, they know what's really going on. They're celebrated and honored. When they say things, you can trust that it's true because they've put a lot of work into their body of work and they're recognized in their field. You may be that person, or you may travel to see this person to get their opinion. But what they say is worthy of listening to, or you are the one people are listening to with respect and following certain advice because you know what you're talking about. You've had success in that area. You've demonstrated your capabilities. In February, it says, we are offering advice from all directions on how to be the best. How to live our lives in the best way. I just feel like this is a way shower energy. Again, you are someone who has important things to offer in regards to advice. You give very clear directions. You know how to do some type of protection. I just really feel like your word is important for a lot of people. So if you're not out there talking, why not? Why not every morning, record bits of wisdom and share them on the internet or a podcast or, on social media, and do it again and again. Practice your skill and share your specialization. People need to know these things. Third month of the year is March. It says sky, fire, messages, channels, information. Wow, this is someone who really is some type of in the public eye type of person, and they need to be communicating. You may get a job offer for a TV station or some sort of social platform may offer you a contract. Make sure you get that checked out legally, but it seems like people want to get to know you in a very formal way. Once you start maybe doing something as a hobby, you get promoted to be like the star speaker or something of that nature, because there's a star on the third eye of this ethereal being. You need to get out on the airwaves and share. In the 4th month of the year, that's April, we have the Crystal Kingdom, slowing down materialism and psychic debris. Now, when you connect with the public or with a lot of different energies, sometimes you need to clear your own energy and establish a way to do that that works for you. No one can tell you how to do that. It's usually trial and error with a lot of different techniques. But it seems like once you learn that, you're going to feel like you're very protected here. I don't know if that's an opal, like a fire opal, but the Crystal Kingdom has many stones that have reported metaphysical benefits, and you might want to carry one in order to feel protected. In May, we have the isolation card, loneliness, reconnection, home. There's a wolf here. They're howling. And other wolf energies from afar can tune into that energy. You may be showing a tendency to isolate. It just feels like you had a big, huge push out in the public and then you go hide a little bit because it was hard on your energy field. So if you need to have extra vacation or spend time at home, give yourself permission to do that. You can reconnect later. You know, some people need to have quiet downtime in order to recharge their batteries, especially if you consider yourself an introvert and you had to do a lot of extroverting. In the 6th month of the year, we have the semi-sextile. It says allowing. What pops out about this card is gives hope to, grows, and rewards. There's 2 stars on this. No, there's 4 stars on this card. Highly recognized. Someone is really resilient because it's a rubber plant. And they are a specialist. We know that. But they also hold 4 stars. They may be a leader. 4-star general, not quite sure, the leader of something, but they're really like giving a pep talk to others. They may be a public speaker who motivates people here, especially people who feel left out. They talk to them so that they don't get down or depressed. Something about reaching out to fellow compadres here. 7th month of the year, which is July, it says pay attention to details. Now, don't whitewash over something, but it just feels like there's a myriad of issues. It's very complex here. You would like to just push something under the carpet, but if you're worrying or niggling about something, please don't do that. Try to keep on top of things and always assert yourself as needed appropriately until you totally understand something. It just feels like at first couple of questions or first rounds of trying to get to know something, to grasp the concept, you don't really understand it. And rather than just pushing it under the carpet, you continue to ask questions until you get the right question. And it's okay to come back at the topic 4 to 5 or more times as you need until you're super clear about something here. the 8th month of the year, we have light beings. This very out of this world type of energies. So when it's like this, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to keep an open mind and not get too woo-woo about things. But you know, there's energies that we can't see sometimes. So you're just going to kind of take this with a grain of salt. I kind of get like there's more going on that we don't know about that might be revealed in this month of August related to out of this world experiences, and I'm just going to draw a line under that and keep it there. All right, in the 9th month of the year, we have Ganesh, abundance of earth. It says release the obstacles to receiving abundance in perfect form. Obstacles are there and they don't move until you learn the lesson. So if you feel blocked, try to ask yourself over and over, what am I not seeing here? Show me my blind spot. Use your wise mind and heart together in unison to get past some of these blockages, because there's a lot of energy that wants to flow to you. Then we have the play card. In October, and it's cavorting time. It just feels like these beings are like nymphs of the wood out cavorting under the full moon. That may or may not resonate with you, but it's a sense of get together with people that you know, share stories, laugh, have some socialization, and make sure that you feel supported. It will lighten up your heart. You don't need to have everything so heavy. Feel free for a while. It helps you grow. November, what do you feel? This looks like a therapy card. This person is examining apples and oranges, and they're stuck up in their mind. A little bit of Nine of Swords energy. You might be thinking too much at nighttime, overthinking things, overanalyzing, analysis paralysis, and that's why you need to get in touch with your emotional body and how you feel about something, not how you think about it. How do you feel about it? And then that way you can get the energy moving, because feelings are so transitory, and you can get the clog going in the right direction. Get it unclogged. No one wants to be gray and gloomy and overthinking. Finally, we have the lungs. It says creates ease. Self-treatment. Metaphysical benefits, creating ease, intake and acceptance of information. And release of information too. If you've overdone it with your brain, sometime breathing exercises help release that clog. You may look into that. But feeling freer, feeling lighter, feeling like you are clearing the darker energies, you could just do that with your hands around your aura and around your head, just sweeping the area, and then visualizing it a certain light, and then breathing out that light explosively, and letting that go, and then intaking beautiful white light to protect yourself. You know, use your imagination, use visualization, use the breath to create ease, to create space, and to just get away from the heaviness and darkness that you don't need, because you need time to play and feel and be abundant, really. So let's recap, Capricorn. In this year of 2026, you either are the specialist or you listen to someone every morning, like a podcast, and this helps you feel like you are on top of something, like you're doing the right thing, you're helping yourself. Then you feel very protected, you do a lot of releasing, you reconnect with yourself, and then if you're lonely, you reach out for support. I'm also kind of getting like you do some public speaking to encourage others. If you have a problem dealing with paperwork or contracts, make sure you get the right legal advice. You may hear some news about otherly worldly beings, who knows? Or you may be fascinated by that topic. But definitely the later part of the year, you're getting past some financial blocks, you're getting support, you might be going to therapy, and you're definitely going to be feeling more at ease because you created that ease within yourself. This is a healing year for you to stand in your power and make sure that everything's working well and in synchronicity. So Capricorn, be gentle and care for yourself in 2026. Thank you and namaste.